It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the River's Edge in Davenport, where we just witnessed the Quad City Blues junior varsity team win another thrilling shootout game against the Ames Cyclones. And the teams are coming out now. The varsity teams are coming out. We'll have the introduction of players and the national anthem, and then we'll get going. But that was a very important game, Rich, for the JVs, because they're locked in a life and death struggle to get to that top 6 position in the junior varsity standing so they can play in the season-ending tournament.
You got that right. Very important.
And it matters not that Ames got a point, because that means nothing to us, but the fact that the Blues got 2 is really, really important to them.
Absolutely. And if you weren't with us as they're doing the Ames intro, if you weren't with us, this is Blues Brothers night at the River's Edge for your Blues hockey team. So you will see a few things thrown in by Dino.
All right, now we're going to have the introduction for the Blues. Chase DeYoung, number 24, sophomore from Davenport West. John Nienhaus, sophomore from Moline. Cam Doherty, a senior from Pleasant Valley, will be your starting winger. Jack James, senior from Davenport West. And J.R. Wofford rounds out the starting lineup for the Blues. And in goal, Carter Shadler, number 28. You know, Rich, an interesting thing. The last time these varsity teams played, there was a 0-0 tie after regulation and even after overtime, and the goaltenders were Riley Steerett for the Blues and Huck Hegerston for the Ames varsity. That went to a shootout that Ames won, and as well as those two kids played that night, we've got 2 different goaltenders. We've got Carter Shadler starting for the Blues, and Bradley Strotman is going to be in the net for the Ames Cyclones. So,
well, the goals on the board may be different, but I have a feeling the intensity of this game and how close it'll be is likely to be the same. We saw as close as you can be with a shootout win for the JV, and I'm predicting more of the same, a 1-goal deficit for one of these two teams at the end of hopefully regulation or
Well, of course, the Blues will be looking to put a goal behind Stratman as soon as possible because they played the whole last weekend without getting one past the very fine netminder for the Waterloo Warriors, Rasty.
Yeah.
So we are underway in the varsity game. Doherty sends it back along the side to DeYoung. Now we've got a break on the left wing. Here's a man in front, and James just unable to handle the puck at his skates. Comes back to the point. Now back into the corner, picked up by number 6. That's Mason Beckwith. Intercepted there by DeYoung. This is J.R. Wofford. Wofford cuts to the middle. He's stopped. His shot is blocked before it gets to the goaltender. Stratman makes a save on that one. And now Ames comes out of the zone. The man is 1-on-4 as he crosses the blue line, and the puck is sent out along the boards, picked up by DeYoung. He's chased over there by Wyatt Pink for Ames. And now out along the sideboards to senior Jace Johnson, number 35. Johnson, you may recall, scored the winning goal in the varsity game that the Blues did win in Ames when he shot one from the near boards and deflected off a defenseman's skate with like 15 seconds to play in the game. Now here's the puck behind the net. Number 26, that's Helmers, plays it over there. And now Chuck Eaton picks it up by his own blue line. Turns at the blue line and starts to carry the puck out. Has the puck knocked off his stick. And Austin Hutton retrieves and gets it back to Eaton. Crosses center ice, dumps it in. Behind the net. Played 1:40. Nothing. One shot on goal, I think, for the Blues. Now back to Eaton at the point. Fires one. It's deflected in front, but deflected to the corner. Liam Quinn tries to send it in front, and Stratman covers it in his crease for a face-off.
Oh, it's like Chris Johnson's being pressed into service in the Ames penalty box. Somebody needs a little bit in the way of repairs, and we really appreciate all of his work this season. Unsung hero for the Blues.
Absolutely. Here's a man, puck right in front. Stratman trying to cover it. Puck is loose. Beckwith couldn't quite get a stick on it. He had a wide open net if he could have gotten it. As the goaltender was down and pretty much out there. Now this is Pat Hurd. Hurd sends it ahead. Giesik has it at his skates, tries to center it in front, and it's stumped out of there and dumped in again. Oh, it goes right off his teammate Beckwith. As Gannon fired one off Beckwith, he limps toward the bench. Now Pat Hurd is put in hard in the corner. Now Beckwith seems to have shaken it off. And he sends that out of the zone. The puck is free, comes all the way back. There won't be icing on that one. First one back is Dylan Cutcomp trying to get to it. Now here's a shot right in front. Blues get another chance at it. Puck is free and batted to the corner by the goaltender Stratman. Now once again, the Blues have been swarming goaltender Bradley Stratman in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, I greatly am enjoying the beginning of this game. For the ferocity? That's not a word. Ferociousness of your Blues. Veracity is a word, but I can make up new ones. It's fine.
I think ferocity is a word.
I'll look it up later.
Byzantine's not a word.
Byzantine's my favorite word. Also, topography.
Centering pass goes behind the net. Blues are all over the Ames varsity here to start the first 3 minutes of this game. A lot of action to our right.
Love it.
Now the puck is taken over in there by number 17. James just had the puck roll off his stick as he was trying to get a shot away from about 15 feet. Number 16 is Hargrove. Hargrove. Intercepted. Here's a man coming to the middle. There's a backhand shot deflected by the defense. That was Quinn. And finally, Ames comes out. Get the puck knocked down at center ice and sent back in where it's going to be picked up by number 17. Drops it off for number 16, Hargrove. And finally, the Cyclones get the puck into the zone, but Austin Hutton is there to pick it up first. They're in the middle of a line change, so the Blues gets it to Johnson. Johnson sticks, handles past one. He's going to get a shot away. Right on goal. Big save by Stratman.
He didn't know where he had it after the puck came off him.
Here's Johnson. Out to the top of the slot. Going to fire a long one. That's deflected, but not out. Up against the boards. Here's Quinn. Quinn's going to fire another one. Here's another rebound in front. Another save by Stratman.
Wow.
Now there's a little pushing and shoving there.
I enjoy shenanigans. Okay.
Let sleeping dogs lie, boys. You got them on their heels. I wouldn't wake them up. And I think we may
might
be getting
have the first penalties of the game. The Geneseo Ginger's going to take a seat. Number 97, Isaiah Conrad, as well as number 6.
Mason Beckwith.
Oh, the other Beckwith.
The other Beckwith.
Blue Beckwith scoring a goal in the JV. Very profound as it is Blues Brothers night here at the Blues.
And that was a very important goal because it was the tying goal in a game that ended up regulation in that tie, and which led to the Blues' opportunity to win it in a shootout, which they did. So we'll play 5-on-5 as the two boys cool off in the penalty box. Puck comes back to Austin Hutton, sends it over to Eaton. Eaton sends it in deep. Puck is into the far corner, picked up by Ames. There's a long pass, misses everybody, goes all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against the Cyclones.
In case anybody was keeping score on your score sheets at home, those were roughing minors. Not that you would be doing that, because that's ridiculous.
The Oakleys JV team lost tonight, which potentially helps the Blues down the road.
Sure.
They're one of those teams vying for that last spot. Oh, here's a shot that almost got through the 5-hole. Stratman made a good save, but he wasn't sure if he had it or not.
Nope. Neither was his D-man.
And his teammate came around to cover up behind him and try and make sure that there was no loose puck working its way toward the goal line, but there wasn't. Exactly 12 minutes to play in the first period, no score. This is Wofford, sends it into the corner to Austin Hutton. There's 2 or 3 of them battling for it. Hutton keeps it in.
Nice job on
top of the line. Now Ames gets it out and sends it in deep, and Hutton's going to be the first one back. He uses tries to use a referee as a screen. It doesn't work out so good.
Often doesn't.
Now we've got 2 Blues and one of the Ames players in the corner, and they finally get the puck free. That's Eaton to Hutton. Nice pass up front, up on top to Wofford. Wofford tried to get it to Doherty, and now Ames comes back into the zone over the blue line. Got a man coming down the middle, but he's going to get a shot away. Big save by Shadler. He had to be alert on that one. That was a good shot from about 25 feet out, and Shadler got the knee pad down to cover that one up.
I believe that was the first one he had to contend with, too.
Yeah, I think so. Puck is kept in at the line by number 17 for Ames. And now 26 Helmers picks it up, sends it over to his defense partner, who sends it in deep. That's not going to be, that was tipped, so there's no icing. And this is Pat Hurd, sends it out along the boards. Hurd sends it ahead to Doherty.
Oh, it's blue.
Oh, that was 13 rather than 3. Okay. And Pat Gannon's got to go back and pick it up. Into the Ames zone where it's picked up by number 16. That's Hargrove, who played in the first game, JV game for Ames. Here's the shot. Centering pass is intercepted by Quinn. Quinn looks up, looking for a man up ahead of him, but seeing nobody there, just decides to dump it into the corner himself and chases after it. Good hit by Quinn right behind the net after the defenseman touched the puck. Now the puck squirts free to the near side corner. It's going to come back to Nienhuis. Nienhuis sends it in. It deflects off a skate, and Nienhuis picks it up at center ice. Over to DeYoung, gets it to Wofford. Wofford battles over in the corner, tries to cut to the middle, right in front, and it's knocked behind the net by the defense. And Ames attempts to come out of the zone. 3-on-3 as they enter the zone. Number 5, he's going to get to the net. But Shadler had that net post covered well and wasn't able to squeeze it past him. Now here's a shot. No, he tried to fake it. That was Wofford. He lost control as he tried to make the deke there. And this is Hutton back, picked up in his own zone. Gets it to, I think that's Hurd over there. Now to Johnson. Johnson taps it ahead, trying to catch Doherty in full flight, but unable to do so. And a puck is picked up. Nice play by the defense to stop. That's number 45. Number 45. That's Nate Kasatlos. Satlos, I believe that's pronounced. And the puck is dumped into the zone. Satlos battling over there for Ames. Now the puck is cleared but not out. And the Blues take control. And finally they get it out of the zone. This is Charlie Eaton. Eaton down into the corner now behind the net. He's got Cutcomp in front. Still controlling in the far corner now. Cutcomp sends it around. Who's going to be the first one there? That's going to be Doherty.
Beckwith.
Oh, I'm sorry, Beckwith. Hutton sends it in. Around the boards. Kept in. Shot right on goal. And Stratman makes another save.
Yeah, I'll be very interested to get Jana's shot totals at the end of this period. So far, by my count, there's been 1 for Ames and more than a handful for your Quad City Blues.
I talked to Austin Roseborough's mom between games. I said, "Did Matt see that?"
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "No, they were still playing their game up in Cedar Rapids." But she sent him a text that said, "Watch the end of it," without telling him exactly what happened. I bet he knows. I bet he figured, "Oh, here's a shot deflected right off the skate." And a puck is free along the far sideboards, and now it's dumped out of the zone, and here comes Ames. That's number 29, McHenry. If I remember right, he was the captain from this team. I think he scored the winning goal in the good big collision there between Gannon and McHenry that scared me there. I thought they might call something there.
Yeah, I thought they were going to call it from behind, but they did not.
I think it's because the player for Ames kind of turned at the last minute and made it almost impossible for Gannon to stop.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think it's the right call, a non-call.
Yeah.
You never know.
Puck kept in by number 9, Jones. Jones tries to get around Chase, but is unable to do so. Now the puck is deflected off there by Jace Johnson. Johnson going to chase after it, but he's going to get beaten to it. But Johnson stays with it, and the puck is kept in at the near side point by Chase. Now the puck. Here's a shot coming in front. Wofford puts his man down in front, and the puck is cleared out. I was struggling for DeYoung, Chase DeYoung.
Sorry, I struggle on your line there.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right, the puck is bounced high off the boards. That's not going to go far enough for icing as number 22 picks it up for Ames. James intercepts it before it gets out of the zone. Comes all the way around to the sideboards where it's stopped by Beckwith. Beckwith gets a return pass, and now Ames comes back the other way. 2-on-3, number 5. This is Kennart. Loses control of the puck and is back at center ice. And number 5, Cutcomp sends it in deep. Ames finally gets it out of the zone. That's going to go far enough for an icing, I believe. It does.
Seems like that's the first stoppage in minutes. Could be wrong.
5:34 to go in the first period, and there's still no score, despite the fact the Blues have had much the better of the pressure in the first period.
Oh, for sure.
Not to say, though, forget mentioning, though, that Shadler was called on to make a couple of really tough saves.
Absolutely.
Midway through this period, and he made them. 50-50 puck is eventually controlled by Ames. Sends it off the boards. Kept in by Cutcomp. Now it's taken out of there where it's controlled at center ice by Hutton. Giesick gets a step on a man. He's going to get a shot away. right on goal. Looking to go short side there, and Bradley Strootman, the Ames goaltender, had that covered. So a nice save by him. And we go to a full line change for the Blues.
All right, line two back together now that Conrad's out of the box.
Hutton sends it in. Goes to the front. Oh, Conrad tried to get a shot away. Nice backhand shot that Strootman made the save on. That was a good shot that Conrad got away really quickly. Here's Eaton going to let one go, but it's deflected right at the top of the circle. And this is Hutton's going to chase this one back and get to it before it can be called for icing. Bad bounce off the boards, almost came right out in front. Now a puck is stolen by number 45. That's Satlos. And the puck is free back in center ice where Liam Quinn gets a hold of it. Sends it to Eaton, who sends it in, rings around to the near side where Johnson's going to pick it up. He loses control of it as Quinn gets it now in the corner, sends it behind, but it's picked up by number 22, back to the point. Kept in by Gannon. Gannon's shot at the net is deflected. Blues are still buzzing all around that Ames net, but have not been able to get one past Bradley Strootman yet.
It'd be nice to see them get rewarded before the end of this period.
Here's the puck. Nice move by number 21, Grafton Linder, who put it around the defense and then tried to catch up with it, but the puck slid harmlessly toward Shadler, who gloved it and got a stoppage in play with 3:55 left in the first.
Yeah, he put it a little too far ahead, and Pat Hurd wisely recognized that was going to get to his tendy, so made sure that he was just enough in the way of that on-rushing forward.
This is Chase DeYoung behind the net. There's a long pass looking for Jack James, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues. Good idea.
Yep.
And the pass was about 2 feet ahead of James as he reached his stick out. He did have a man pretty close to him. I don't think it would have been a clean break, but he would have had a chance.
Correct.
Face off to Shadler's left. Puck goes behind the net where it's picked up by DeYoung. Now a pass out, gets out of the zone where it's picked up by number 17 for Ames. Whoa. Yeah, that was a little tricky there. There's a pass along to the far side. It's going to be picked up by number 26, Helmers. But now
Nice job by Johnny.
J.R. Wofford sends it ahead. He's looking for Doherty. Now he tries to get it to James in front of the net, but it's picked off there and there by the defense. Sent back to center ice. Now James sends it in deep. It's going to come right on goal where Strootman sticks it behind the net. Picked up by his defense. Sends it back behind the net. Still controlling behind the net as the Blues forecheck. Now here's a long centering pass, misses everybody. That's going to go all the way down, but I think they waived icing. Could have been for a variety of reasons. It may have touched somebody, or they may have ruled that we didn't make a real good effort at that.
True.
Now here's a man one-on-one. Going to get a screenshot away, and he scores. Number 9, Reed Jones. Very opportunistic play by number 9, Reed Jones, who intercepted a pass just inside the blue line. He had one man back. It was Chuck Eaton. Chuck was in good position, but unfortunately, he may have screened our goaltender.
Just a bit, I agree.
And beat Shadler over the
blocker side.
Yep. High to the blocker side, and Ames has broken on top, 1-0. Off the face-off, the puck comes back. Yep, they say it was an unassisted goal.
Agreed.
Correctly so. So after dominating a lot of the first period, the Blues find themselves trailing to this varsity team from Ames by a score of 1-0 late in the first period. Now here's another rush. Comes back to the same player. This time he doesn't have as much luck, as he's sandwiched between two players as he sends it behind the net to Gannon. Sends it out to Johnson. Johnson is checked by number 17. Takes it to the corner. Johnson loses his footing. Oh, a shot right through the goal crease.
Nice shot by Conrad. That was on the tendy.
Now this is Quinn going back. They waved off icing correctly. Johnson tries to deflect it out. Instead has to pick it up himself. Gets it ahead to Conrad, who tips it to the blue line. Now it's picked up again by number 21. That's Grafton Linder. He's going to get a shot away. Now he's pushed to the corner by Nienhaus, so he never did get a shot. Nienhaus picks it up behind his net. And now Jack James gets control of it. A couple of his line mates are going for a change. So he sends it deep, goes over the net, off the base of the boards behind the net.
This is the last minute of play in the period.
Intercepted by Chase DeYoung, puts it in behind the net. Doherty going for it, tries to get it to James. James battling for it, and loses control, and Ames comes out along the far right wing boards. They come back 2-on-2 into the zone. This is number 45, I believe. Centering pass is knocked down. Here's another attempt at a centering pass, and it's cleared out just out of reach of Wofford, and that's going to be no. Apparently
it went right through 22 skates.
Okay,
So they waved it right when that happened.
All right. 25 seconds left. The Blues have time for one more rush if they hurry here. This is Eaton into the zone. Behind the net, 13 seconds to go. Blues trying to get something on the board here in the last second. And the puck comes out of the zone, and the Blues have to tag up. So that's going to kill.
They didn't put Cooley didn't put his hand up for the offside, but clearly that came out of the zone.
And that is the end of your first period here. A late goal by number 9, Reed Jones for Ames, has given them a 1-0 lead at the end of one period. So we'll take a break, and when we come back in about 15 minutes for the second period. For now, this is Quad City Blues Hockey.
Wrong glass, sir.
How much for the little girl? The women. How much for the women?
What?
Your women. I want to buy your women, the little girl, your daughters. Sell them to me. Sell me your children. Mater D. Mater D.
Now when it comes to fear, you can either forget everything and run. I said or you can face everything and rise. I believe. And let me tell you what I believe. I believe that. I believe we gon' face everything. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will say. I believe that we will say. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will say. I believe that we will say. It's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And what don't kill us make us stronger, boy. Bet that up. Take a swing at us. You better hit hard, cause when we swing back, it's like, oh God, it's time to knuckle up and fight
First you trade the Cadillac for a microphone. Then you lie to me about the band. Now you're gonna put me right back in the joint.
They're not gonna catch us. We're on a mission from God.
Elwood.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the River's Edge in Davenport, and like that little clip just said, we are on a mission from God.
Yes, the old school Chicago Greg Corcoran accent comes out. I like it. I had kind of one. It only really comes out when I get really angry.
Well, I was born in Chicago and spent my first about 4 years there. Then we moved out to the suburbs because we like the sound of Navy jets flying over us from the Glenview Naval Air Station.
Yeah.
Put us to sleep.
There you go. That sounds fun. So you guys didn't get to hear it, but at the end of the first period, it was announced shots on goal, 15 for your Quad City Blues, 4 for Ames. Unfortunately, the numbers that count are up on the big board. 1 for the Cyclones, 0 for the Blues. We're going to look and see if we can turn that and flip it on its head for this period right here.
And that makes 7 periods in a row that the Blues have not been able to dent the net.
Oh, you know, right now there's a shutout.
So,
shutout.
all right, Jinx put in place.
That's right. That's right. First line out there.
All right, getting ready for the start of the second period. This is Doherty going to take the draw, wins it back into the blue zone. Ooh. Oh, here's a man taking it right away as they move to the net shot. Big save by Shadler. Oh, a misplay there by the defense, and man walked right in, and Shadler had to be really alert to make a big pad save there at the 8-second mark of the period.
I'm almost positive what happened is there was a wet spot on the ice, and that puck stuck to it like glue as Chuck went by.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. Now the Blues come back into the zone. This is Wofford. He tried to get it to Doherty, who was streaking down the middle of the slot and was unable to get the puck. Now James fighting for it in the corner. Who's got it over there? James. Now it's picked up finally by the Ames defenseman. Tries to get it out and is successful in doing so. And Chuck Eaton has to go back to into his own zone to pick it up. Back to Eaton on the near side. Gets around one man. Big collision. 4 players collide just outside the blue line. Now we got a 2-on-1. Here's a shot. He scores! Jack James!
Let's go!
What a beautiful 2-on-1 developed very quickly after that big collision that took 4 players out of the game. I think maybe it was Doherty, we'll see, who got it over to James, and he one-timed it. There was no dusting off of that puck. He one-timed it past Stratman, and the Blues have tied the game, and that ends the long scoreless streak for the Blues varsity, and they are back in the game now, tied 1-1, less than a minute into the second period.
Yeah, and I'll say it even though it's late. Number 7 in your playbook, number 1 in his mom's heart, and she calls him Jackie Boy. Jack James, let's go!
All right, now the puck is back into the Ames zone. Puck is loose in front. Now it's clicked out of there. Now we've got a man breaking. This is DeYoung going back forward. He's going to get there first and knock the puck off the stick. Here's a centering pass, and it comes to Shadler, who makes the stop. I think we're going to look back, and when we think about that goal, which was a great goal and great play by, I believe, Doherty. Did she say Doherty?
No, it was Nienhuis and Eaton with the 2 helpers.
All right.
Which I guess I'm going to have to go back and look at the tape, to be honest.
I think we may look back to what happened just before that play was that big save by Shadler.
Oh, the big save and the hit here that took 2 Ames men and knocked them flat on their back so they couldn't be in the play. I believe that was Wofford's hit.
Wofford was definitely one of the 2 Blues that were involved there. Now Ames comes out of the zone. This is number 16. This is Hargrove. Tries to get it in. Sends it over to the far corner where Nienhuis picks it up. Sends it behind his net to DeYoung. DeYoung's pass is knocked down. Now Conrad is put down at center ice. And here is DeYoung trying to race to it. Now he puts it over to the far boards where that's number 35, Johnson. Going to put it in. Now the puck is free in the. Johnson didn't. It's a good thing he didn't see that puck.
Yeah.
Because he might have reached for it, and if he did, that would have been a too many men on the ice penalty against the Blues. So this is James back to the point. Here's Gannon going to let one go. Good shot. Good save by Strotman. Back to the middle. Shot centered in front. Oh! Wofford tried to lift the backhand. He couldn't get any elevation on that shot, and Strotman was able to stay with it and make the save. Here's a long shot, knocked down to the defense. Now here comes Ames back. 1-on-2, that's number 5. Sends a long shot, up into the netting. That was a long shot by Jason Kennard. And Shadler deflected that up into the netting behind the goal. So we'll have a face-off to the left of the goaltender, Carter Shadler.
All right, Blue.
Beckwith takes the draw, goes back. Now it's deflected off the skate of a Ames forward. Picked off there, and we got a man trying to come around to the front. He's going to get to it.
That was
Great
pink.
Save, and the second shot goes wide. Big save.
Penalty coming. There it is.
And we're going to get a 2-minute penalty on
Blue Beckwith, I believe,
Beckwith.
for
And you
tripping.
know what? That's probably the best 2-minute penalty that Beckwith's taken all year.
Yep.
Because he definitely short-circuited what would have been a big scoring chance for Ames right in front of the net. So good on you, Blue. You made the right move there. Now leave it up to your penalty-killing teammates to bail you out and kill this penalty.
This is the first minor penalty that wasn't a coincidental
Yeah.
two nights.
In
not
other
just
words,
in this game.
the first power play of the night.
Right. Yeah, that's much
Now the
better way
puck
to
is
say
knocked
that.
out of there by Conrad as he leads the penalty-killing attack. Now number 45 gets around one man. He's going to try and put it to the front. He does. It's knocked down in front. And this is Johnson. Johnson is hooked from behind.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was the third time.
Actually, you could call 2 penalties on their guy and 1 on ours because after the hook, they each
both
slashed
took a
each
whack.
other.
Yeah. And that's fine. But now we're going to go 4-on-4.
Lots of open ice out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I haven't seen Wyatt Pink out there. He apparently is not.
I saw him. He
Oh,
was
did
the
he?
guy that rapped just here a
I
minute ago. Yeah.
I thought that was 45. Okay. It would have surprised me greatly if he wasn't out there for the varsity, but
No, I'm pretty positive. I could be wrong.
all right. Teams will be playing 4-on-4, and as Eddie O always says, the forward have the D have the forward.
That's right.
Yes.
100%.
Blues control, he draw, comes to Eaton at the left point. He'll let one go. The shot is deflected. Here's a rebound, though, and a nice save by Strotman on a shot by, I think that was
Hutton. Yep.
Hutton over there.
Austin Hutton,
Now
yep.
Eaton has got it again. Takes it into the near corner. He's rubbed off there by number 6, Beckwith. Maintains control, though. Puck is behind the net now to Hutton. Hutton back to Eaton. There's a long shot. Deflected. I'm not sure if that was deflected or not. I know it looked like Conrad was trying to deflect it, but it looked like it went straight through, and Strotman made the save. Oh, I see you are absolutely correct. Wyatt Pink is out there killing or in this 4-on-4 situation. Wofford going to take the draw.
Nicely done.
Teams will play 4-on-4 for another minute or so, and then the Blues will have a short power play pending further developments. Here is DeYoung, sends it into the corner. It's controlled by Ames, and they send it out, and their man sends it out. That's not going to go far enough for icing as Nienhuis rushes back to pick it up. Swings behind his net, cut off there. Now he goes back again. Good penalty kill, or good forechecking there by the Ames forward. Kind of tied up Nienhuis and didn't allow him to get out of his zone. Now he's going to get another chance, and instead he sends it around to his defense mate. Back to Nienhuis. It's going to come out along the near side boards. There's a long shot in front of the crease. Nienhuis says enough. He gets it out, and that's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues. think Johnny was a little frustrated there because he worked pretty hard to get the puck out of the zone and didn't have any success. So
yeah. We'll just chuck it down there and I'll go for a change. Sounds okay.
All right, cut comp, Hutton, Doherty, and who's that other guy over there on the left side? I can't tell. 3 seconds left on the 4-on-4.
Cut comp.
Okay, and the Blues penalty is over, so the Blues will have a 5-on-4 for 23 seconds here. But they're in their own defensive zone, so they got to get out and get something going down at the left-hand side of the ice.
These are the power plays that kill your percentage.
Yeah. Here is Hutton.
Yep.
Rushes it all the way up along the right side boards. Takes it behind the Ames net. Now, still controlling. Gets it over on the far right point. There's a long shot, an attempted deflection there by Cutcomp. Unable to get a stick on it. The puck comes back into the blue zone, and that's the end of the brief power play for the Blues. Now the puck is sent out along to Cutcomp into the zone. He gets to it first. It's knocked out, and Ames gets it at center ice. Man sends it in deep, goes after it. He's going to be checked by Pat Hurd along the sideboards. Man cuts to the middle. Here's a nice drop pass. A shot. Doesn't get through to Shadler. Puck goes into the corner. Now it's behind the net, rather. Quinn sends it around to the near side boards to Cutcomp. He's unable to deflect it out. And looks like this is Giesik's going to get to it first. Puck is just outside the Blues blue line. There's 4 or 5 of them over there. And finally it comes free to Liam Quinn, who sends it over with dangerous touch pass there. But it comes through to Eaton, number 30, into the zone. Tries to drop one for Connor Giesik. And the puck is free in the center, in the circle rather, and the Blues now are back on defense. This is Wyatt Pink into the zone, cuts to the middle. It's a nice centering pass, but it's picked off nicely by... That puck goes up into... That was Gannon that picked off that nice pass from... Pink tried to get it down to his teammate in front of the net, and Gannon alertly picked it off and rushed it out of the zone.
I believe it was Jace Johnson who was standing on the blue line, unguarded behind the D. If Gannon would have seen him, he would have been in alone, but wasn't able to see him and throw a pass to him.
Faceoff's going to be at center ice for some reason.
Why not?
I'm all for it. Now here's a backhander by Conrad, goes deep into the far corner. Conrad fights for it. Now a couple of Blues have got a centering pass off the side of the net. Ames now controls over into the far corner to number 29, McHenry. Unable to get it out as the Blues keep it in. Pressure behind the net. This is Johnson. Puck is free behind the net, controlled by Ames. Good pressure by the Blues. Oh, we got a man right in front, and they couldn't get it to Johnson.
He tried to sauce that pass, but couldn't go.
Now here comes Ames. They got a 2-on-2 as they enter the zone. And a puck goes to the far corner as Nienhuis takes his man out of the play.
Oh, hit him.
Long, yeah. Here's a pass. Oh, and it's off the stick of Wofford. Oh, if he could have.
Oh, he was leaked behind.
Had another 10 or 12 inches of stick there. That would have been a breakaway.
Yep.
Now here is
Beckwith.
Beckwith sends it behind the net. Big check over there by Wofford to James, who has the Blues only goal. Back to Wofford, back to James. His attempt to center it is knocked down along the half boards. Kept in by Beckwith at the top of the slot. And it's bounced out to center ice where DeYoung gloves it. Now number 6 gloves it.
That's an icing.
And sends it down for an icing with 8:43.
That was a pressure relief icing, although it wasn't deep in the Ames zone. But
you know, Rich, not to pat ourselves on the back too much, but I think we did say these were going to be 2 really, really close competitive games, and so far they're proving us right.
Prognostication
1-1. 8:42 left in the second period. And the shots on goal have still probably favoring the Blues. There's a long shot. Oh, it was deflected off number 22, the defenseman. Fortunately for Ames, it deflected just to the right of the post.
I thought that was going in off his back.
That would have been a fluky goal, but it would have counted.
They don't ask how, buddy.
Just how many.
I'll tell you what, the lines are scrambling right now. We got Doherty in between Cutcomp and Giesick. We had James out here with his abnormal line mates.
Puck is kept in at the zone by Hutton. Nice keep there, but eventually it comes out, and the Blues take control at center ice. This is Eaton going to send one in. It's going to go all the way around to the far corner. Big check over there by Giesick. And now the puck is free. It gets by the point man, and Eaton's got to hustle back.
It's going to be a penalty. It's going to be on the Blues.
Goaltender has been pulled for an extra attacker. Here's a man getting a shot away right on goal.
Save,
but Shadler saw that one all the way and made the stop, and we're going to get another penalty against the Blues. Something
interference on Hutton, which is rare, and he's one of our valued penalty killers, so it'll be 2 minutes to try and take off.
Well, once that puck got past the point man, I think Hutton realized that he better cut down the number of orange shirts heading for the goal and just kind of grabbed at the one forward and kept it to be a one-on-one as the play developed.
Sure.
Wyatt Pink is going to take the draw against Liam Quinn, and it's cleared immediately out of the zone. First man back to it is going to be, the 17 beats Conrad to the puck, and now he's behind his net. Comes out along the left wing boards as they start their rush. Over the blue line. Tries to get around Nienhuis, unable to do so as Nienhuis takes him deep behind the net. Good work by that forward, though, and better work by Nienhuis to steal the puck away from him. Now you got a man right out front. Hits the goal post. Now the puck is still free in front.
Still loose. And finally Shadler can get it.
Shadler made the save.
Wow.
And this is the part of the game where Marc-Andre Fleury kisses the goal post that made the save. I don't think Shadler's going to do that, but he might just as well, because that shot beat him cleanly during a scramble, but it caught 100% of the post and bounced right back.
And Jeff Covert plays help immediately following that. Very apropos.
Now the puck out along the far side boards. Back now into the corner to number 26. That's Helmers. His shot, his pass is knocked down by James. As the Blues try and get something going here in the penalty killing department. There's a minute to go on the power play for Ames. Here's another long shot knocked down at the defense. Helmers once again sends it back behind his net. First one's going to be there is number 9, Reed Jones, the goal scorer for Ames in this game. A lot of action in the zone, but so far the Blues have done a good job of limiting the shots. Now here's a man coming to the front of the net, tries a backhand, knocked away, and this time it's going to get knocked out of the zone. Oh, there's a bad hit against the boards. Well, that could have been a hit from behind, but it wasn't called. We've got 28 seconds left in the penalty as Ames comes back. There's a big hit, and a man is brought down, and no call again. And the puck is cleared. A bad pass by Ames sends it all the way out of the zone back into their zone. Well, that was a dangerous hit over there along the far boards.
Right into the edge of the penalty box.
Puck is tipped into the zone. Who's going to get to it first? Ames player gets to it. 2 seconds left on a penalty.
Even strength.
And he got a man coming out of the penalty box. Didn't see him. And the puck is bounced off a forward. Now here's going to get to it. Oh, Wofford just had that puck roll off his stick before he was going to get into shooting position. Hurd gets a shot. Dumped to the corner. And now Ames takes control. 5:42 to play in the second period. Puck controlled at center ice by Patrick Hurd. Sends it in deep. Picked up by number 45, Satlos. And here comes Ames. They're 3-on-2. This is Wilson. Wilson down the right wing boards tries a shot right into the crest of the uniform jersey of Carter Shadler. He makes an easy save.
I don't think Shadler's letting anything like that past him by any stretch. No way. Way too strong for that. Yeah, it's gotten a little chippier recently
Well, it almost had to be chippier than the first game, which was like
facts.
you had 30 kids trying for the Lady Bing Award in that first game. Now the puck is free behind the net. Another shot. Too much time in our zone. Now here come the Blues back. They're 3-on-2 as they head for the line. Over the line. There's a long shot. Up high. Stratford puts it to the corner. And it's picked up at center ice by Quinn. Quinn sends it to number 97, Conrad. Sends it ahead. But it's knocked off Johnson's stick. And Blues have to play it back at their own zone. Gannon gets it past the defenseman. Takes it to the corner. Tries to get a centering pass. Oh! Between Quinn and Johnson.
Unlucky.
Now the puck is all the way back into the Blues zone where it's picked up by Chase DeYoung. Centering pass is deflected, and the Blues able to get it out of harm's way on the slot at least. Send it around to the far side, and this is Johnson going to pick up at his own blue line. He pokes it ahead, and Ames picks it up. Knocked into the zone by Isaiah Conrad. Conrad sends it. Oh, he tried a centering pass, and it went right out into the goal crease. And Bradley Strotman alertly made a pickup on that and stopped the play.
Yeah, better to stop that one than let it go through and see what is behind it on the back end. Feels like this period has been significantly less lopsided than the last.
Yes. Ames has played much better. And ironically,
yeah, the goals. The goal was the Blues.
Here's a centering shot at the net right in front. It bounced back almost in front of the net.
That's what I thought it was going to.
Ames, here's a man coming right in front. Another big save by Shadler. As the puck goes to the corner, now back to the far side left point. Man puts it in deep. Number 29, that's McHenry. .26 is Helmer, sends it around behind the net. It's a little scrambly back there. This is one of those times where you want to see the Blues get it out of the zone without incurring any scoring damage here.
Correct. Blue Beckwith really throwing his body around right now. Whoa, right through.
Comes over to James in the corner. He gets a hold of it and still not able to get it. James regains it. Now there's a man coming right to the net. Good back check by Nienhaus.
Oh.
Keeps the man from getting a shot away, and I think the Blues are finally going to get it out of the zone.
Oh.
Beckwith's stick was held. I don't mean held. I mean it was lifted
yes.
and meant that it was difficult, impossible for him to catch that pass. So good play by the defense for the Ames defenseman. And the puck was out of the Blues zone for about 5 seconds until they could whistle down icing, and now it's right back in with 3:13 to play in the second.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying the last 45 seconds here for your Blues.
If we were ahead 7-0,
well, sure.
I'd be fine with it. But there's another shot. Ames is getting a lot of opportunities here in the last 2 or 3 minutes. Now here is Hutton. Sends it out to Giesek. Giesek sends it out. The puck is free at center ice. Giesek tries to poke the puck into the zone and then takes his man out of the play. Now the puck is still free in the Blues zone. Here's a shot right in front. And we got the whistle blew.
What?
That's not a goal.
Well, puck's out.
The
goal
was off its moorings. That puck never went into the net.
No, not even close, to be honest.
But it was a close call.
Yes. It was a very close call.
This might be the time it's a little unorthodox, but I wouldn't be against
calling a
Coach
timeout.
Phil. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, settle everybody down.
Yeah,
like, hey,
right now
let's get back to some basics. We're kind of running around.
Real scrambly here the last 2.5 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Here is Hutton. Gets it to Eaton. Eaton gets it out of the zone. He was trying to find Conrad. Or Johnson. No, it was Conrad. Now Conrad's got it again. He's going to use a defense, but it's a screen.
It got through.
Conrad fired a shot through a screen. The goaltender made the save. It trickled through the 5-hole, and he reached behind him and got it a few inches before it got to the goal line. Smart play by Conrad.
Oh, yeah. We've seen a lot. I think that's Jack James's patented move.
Yeah.
He owes him royalties.
Now the draw is won by Ames. They get it out of the zone. Eaton turns in his own zone. Starts to come out. He gets to center ice. Going to dump it in deep. Follow in after it. He's going to be met there by two Ames players. Now the puck over on the far side boards. This is Eaton. Sends it in to Quinn. Has his stick lifted but stays with it. And now the puck is back along the far side boards. Shot in front. Now it's going to come back to Eaton. His shot is deflected in front just over the stick of Quinn, who would have had a real good opportunity if he could have corralled that puck. And now with 1:44 to go in the period, Ames comes back. Number 45, that's Satlow, sends it in deep and then chases in. Now Eaton sends it out of the zone. That's not going to go far enough for icing as the defenseman plays it behind the net. Doherty was back there hustling on the forecheck. And now the puck comes over to the far side boards where Chase DeYoung's going to get it and put it into the corner to Johnson. Back to DeYoung. Back to Johnson. He moves toward the middle. And he's knocked down and the puck is taken off his stick. And now we're in one of those stretches where we're controlling the puck in their zone. Here's a long shot in front, deflected. Now we've got.
He threw his stick. That's a penalty for sure. It's either going to be a trip.
Yeah, that's going to be a penalty on Ames.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8, Griffin Linder, I believe that's who's going to the box.
Oh, yeah.
He threw his stick at the puck.
It's going to be, they're going to call him for the trip. Oh,
animus conduct.
Animus conduct. I could not agree more.
Probably for shooting the puck after the whistle, considerably after the whistle.
Yeah. 100%. That's where you got to keep your cool. You draw a penalty, so be it. But, man, don't do that.
Yeah. Well, of course, that won't make them play additionally shorthanded, but that young player is out until
look what we got over there next to the Ames coach. I see him. 1, 2, 3. There's a dazzle of zebras. That's right. You could call him a herd, but that gets confusing with our poor boy Pat. So we don't want to call him a herd. We'll just call him a dazzle of zebras.
It should be pointed out that we have a crew tonight of a dazzle +1.
That's right.
But in order for us to play that bit, the one guy was kind enough to stand back on the face-off circle and wasn't in the picture at all.
3 or more.
They get their cues.
That's right. We tell them what to do.
So the Blues will have a power play for the last 54 seconds of the period.
BSN.
Hutton had moved in off of his point position. Now here's a man stealing the puck. He's going to get to a shooting position, but puck is knocked off his stick, and the Blues come back, and now it comes ahead to number 35, Johnson. He's checked by number 5, Kennard, and it's cleared all the way down. Of course, Ames playing a man short, so there's no icing, and Quinn's going to pick it up. We're at 20 seconds left in the second period. Gets it ahead to Johnson. Over to James. James loses it just as he gets to the zone. Okay, now we got a man stealing it. 10 seconds left, 1-on-1. Good defense by Hutton. Forces the puck to the corner. We got less than 5 seconds left. The puck comes out in front, but it's safely corralled by James and dumped out of the zone as the buzzer goes to end the second period. With a score of 1-1. Shots on goal. Let's get him here.
So 7 for the Cyclones and 6 for the Blues.
All right, that'll do it from the River's Edge for the second period. Rich and I will be back with the third period in about 15 minutes. For now, this is Quad City Blues Hockey.
southbound on State Highway 470.
Want to hand me the mic? Thanks a lot. Hi, this is car, what number are we?
55.
Car 55. We're in a truck.
All right, welcome back to the River's Edge in Davenport. We're getting ready for what should be a really exciting third period between the Ames Cyclones and the Quad City Blues. We're tied at 1-1, as we knew they would be.
Of course.
And first period, the Blues had much the better of play, but found themselves trailing after one. Second period was much more even. The Cyclones played a much stronger period, but the Blues are the ones that got on the board. So each team has scored one goal, and
we wouldn't have it any other way.
I wouldn't be at all surprised to see this come down to another overtime game. Carter Shadler made a huge save 8 seconds into that period, which could have put the Blues really back on their heels, but he made the save, and shortly after that was James, who completed a 2-on-1 break when he one-timed the shot past the goaltender for the Ames Cyclones, Bradley Stroutman, who has played very well as well.
Agreed.
As Carter Shadler has. All right, here we go. The puck is dropped at center ice. Hutton sends it over to Johnson. Johnson into the Ames zone, down the right wing boards.
Set up that power
Blues
play.
still have a man advantage for about a minute. Back to James. James walks the line now over to the left side, sends it to Hutton. There's a shot right in front. And just able to get it out past James at the blue line. And now Jack James will go back and pick it up. As the Blues have about 35 seconds left on this power play. Here's Johnson. Johnson in the corner. Has his pass for Quinn deflected, but it gets through eventually to Quinn. Now here's a man brought down right in front. And
how does that not draw a hand? I'm sorry.
That one is one they might have missed, but apparently the refs don't want to give the Blues a two-man advantage. Now here's a pass dumped into the zone. That's going to go all the way down, and last week that would have been a nice thing, but not tonight.
Correct.
Ames has killed off the penalties successfully. And with 15:40 to go, and here's a man coming in. Got a shot coming away. Oh, and the puck is free. Woo. Oh, big save by Shadler, but it dropped, and he thought he had it in his chest, and he didn't. But fortunately, he regained the sight of it just before the Ames winger came in and would have swatted it into an open net. So alert play, nice save, and then quickly realized he didn't have it and made the stop.
In the JV game, that would have been whistled dead for sure.
Yeah.
Rick Wicks was quick on that whistle.
All right, 50-50 puck in the zone. Man trying to turn around and get a shot away. Shadler once again puts his glove on it. That one was headed wide of the net, but decided to get a stoppage in play here. You know, I forgot there's a lot of football games going on tonight.
Yeah.
And I couldn't care less, actually. So
that's right, hockey. Hockey, and more hockey. Let's go.
All right, puck now behind Carter Shadler's net. Now a man trying to bring it out. He's knocked off the puck by Beckwith. And Beckwith is able to get it out of the zone. Here's a lead pass. Trying to get it to Cutcomp.
Just out of his reach.
And,
sniper by Wicks.
Wicks, the linesman for this game, goes down, but he's back up and skating rather gingerly over in front of the players' bench. Here's a long shot, deflected right in front. Now it's right in front across the crease by number 45, Satlos. The Blues are a little bit lucky there that nobody was on that far side for the team in orange, or they would have had a good opportunity here. Now the Blues take control in their own zone. Boy, that ice is slippery. There's people going down all over the place. Here's Satlos again. He's put into the boards by Cutcomp. Now here's a man trying to bring it out from behind the net. He's unable to do so, and the puck's taken away by Beckwith. Beckwith sends it ahead to Giesick. Giesick throws one on goal. Saved by Stroutman. He sends it over along the far boards. It's picked up now to center ice by James. He's going to use that. Oh, here's the puck right in front.
Wow.
Good play by James. Here's another shot at the net as Wofford tried to deflect it. So often we've seen Jack James use a defenseman as a screen and fire one from the circle like that. And this time just didn't have the luck to get it through all that traffic. as DeYoung goes back now and picks it up to Gannon. Sends it back to DeYoung. He doesn't know where the puck is, and Wyatt Pink has got it for, well, he had it temporarily. Now Young gets it out. Here's a pass ahead to James. James is 1-on-2 as he comes through center ice. Beast man, he's going to get in alone. He hit the goal post, and a rebound goes wide from Wofford. Wofford picked up the rebound off the post and sent it wide. Now here's another shot in front. Wofford battling forward in the corner, sends it behind the net. Out in front, it's going to be picked off by Gannons. His shot is wide. Had a lot of mustard on that shot, but it was wide of the goal. Now it's Ames that seems to be struggling in their own defensive zone, but they do get it out eventually, and now the Blues control. And the Blues are in the midst of a change. Chuck Eaton gets it past one man. Now he loses control as it's sent in. Hutton, Austin Hutton goes back to take it away from number 29, McHenry. Now McHenry chases it down, looking for a teammate in front to center it to. He's checked by Quinn and then knocked down by Eaton. Here's 26 trying to get it. Nobody at the point. The puck comes all the way down. Comes all the way down into the Ames zone, but that was propelled by the Ames forward, so no icing on that. Now the puck is dumped in by Conrad, whose stick is held momentarily. No call. Now the puck back to the far point. There's a long shot. Going to get a rebound and a backhand attempt there in front. The puck is free. And now it's swatted over into the corner and out of the zone, and that's going to be an icing against Ames.
Interesting to see the standard lines are back together. You got the Quinn Conrad Johnson line as well as the Wofford Doherty James lines. And we're coming back with line 1 right after line 2. Looks like they're really pushing to get this lead right now.
Doherty to take the draw. Ames gets control. That's number 29 McCarthy. Now here's a pass along to the near side boards where it's picked up by number 21 Linder. DeYoung sends it across, but it's kept in. A shot right on goal. Shadler alertly makes the save. And the puck is attempted to be cleared out of there. Bouncing puck gets to Shadler, but he calmly gets it to the corner. Now it's Jack James trying to get it out. It's kept in once again, and now we're going to have a call.
It's going to be,
and that looks like one of the Blues.
Be on the Blues for a rough.
I think that's going to be
Doherty. Looks like it. He's taking the slow skates. Yep.
And it is a roughing penalty on Doherty with 11:27 to play in the game.
BSN penalty kill coming up yet again. Important juncture of this game, that's for sure.
Now, the last time the Ames team got a power play, they gave it up almost immediately by taking a penalty of their own. So now here is Pink turning in his own zone. Now over the line on the right side. Takes it to the corner as he's checked by Hutton. Hutton now back to the point. Puck is deflected up in the air. Goes to the near side corner where Eaton is checked in the corner. Ames comes out to the circle as they look to set something up. Into the near corner. Poked off his stick by Eaton. Back to number 48, Pink. Pink sends it to Jones. Jones moving to get the backhand away, but it's a weak one, and it's knocked away easily by the defense. And here is Eaton. Gets it out of the zone. And suddenly we got a 2-on-0. Here's Johnson moving in. Shot. Scores! Chase Johnson picked the top corner.
Shorty, it's your birthday. Let's go, Chase Johnson. Let's go.
A 2-on-0 breakaway on a penalty kill. Woo-hoo! And Chase Johnson came right down the middle. The goaltender came out a step or two, and Johnson picked that top left-hand corner and beat Stratman. There was nothing he could do about that one. That was a great shot, and the Blues have suddenly taken a 2-1 lead on a shorty.
That was filthy. I mean, filthy. I need a shower after that thing. Wow. Chase Johnson picking up where he left off with Ames last time.
Yeah, Johnson had a big weekend in Ames. Eaton and Wofford get the
Yeah.
well-deserved
Helpers
assists on that.
For sure.
Now, the penalty is not over yet, so the Blues still have to kill off this penalty as they've taken a lead. Now, here comes number 45, a shot right up in front. The puck is free and
Calmly.
bounced up in the air, and Shadler grabbed it with the glove before any damage could be done in his goal crease there.
Yep.
So 29 seconds left on the Ames power play and just under 10 minutes to go in the game. Now, 29 tries to center. His centering pass is knocked down, and Eaton is going to get to it first. Turns and behind his own net, ragging the puck in the corner, killing off some time. Now, if he can get one shot out of the zone, that's going to take care of the penalty. Less than 10 seconds left to go now, and Ames is behind their own net, so they're not going to get another shot on this power play, but still a lot of time to be played. Correct. Now the puck is stolen by Quinn, now stolen back. And the Blues
that was too many.
And
too many men.
And just as the Blues killed off one penalty, they take another one when there was a mix-off along the boards as they were changing players, and somebody who shouldn't have touched it. And
Doherty came out of the box, and the puck was right there, and there was another player that was coming onto the ice for him out of the bench who was on the ice.
That's actually a good catch by the official, because that doesn't always get caught, but that one was right in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
So the Blues go back to the penalty kill, which was pretty good to them last time.
Sure. I don't think I'd like to play this way all the game, though.
No. A lot of the same players out there for the Blues. Here's a man in front. His shot is knocked down, and number 9, Jones tried to rebound, backhand a rebound, but didn't get anything on it. Now here's Pink in the corner. Hit him. Now the puck comes free, but not out. Now it's kept in the zone. Here's a shot deflected. Nice save by Shadler to the corner. This is Pink. Back to Reed. Reed has scored their goal this game. Now here's another shot, and that one is going to get out of the zone as a result of a poor pass to the point man. And the Blues get a brief respite here to get some. Well, they couldn't get any new players on the ice, but they get control of the puck and send it down. Now they go for change a couple of players at least. With 1 minute to play or to go on this power play. It's picked up by number 22. Got by one, but he couldn't get past Pat Hurd. Now the puck is free in the near side corner. That's Nienhuis battling for it. He gets it to DeYoung.
And another penalty.
And going to be another penalty. This time is going to be against.
I think it's against Johnny.
Yeah, just take it, Johnny.
Yeah.
Don't make it worse.
All right, 5-on-3 for 46 seconds coming. Let's see what this call is. Oh, are they going to take them both? They're going to take them both. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Roughing and maybe interference and roughing. I didn't see the exact. So that will still make it a 5-on-4. I spoke too soon.
Yep. Well, I'm glad that when the dust settled, we were not 2 men short, because that would have been pretty tricky with a whole 46 seconds left.
You are not kidding. That would have been a long time, a 5-on-3.
Yeah. So we got Cutcomp, James, Hutton, and I think that's Eaton. It is.
Yep, it is.
Those are your 4 penalty killers. We still have 46 seconds to kill. Now the puck is back to the high slot. Oh, guy tried to deflect that one in with his skate, wasn't able to do it. Now the puck comes to Shadler, and Shadler puts the glove on it. So we'll have a face-off.
Yep.
What was the other one
roughing and interference.
Okay.
Interference on Setlos and Johnny with the rough.
All things considered, not a bad turn of events for the Blues.
Although if it was going to be an interference and nothing, I would have taken that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the rough was after the interference.
Yeah. All right, the puck is free up near the far point. Blues finally get it out of the zone. Ames is going to have one more chance here as number 26, Helmers, picks it up. over the blue line, tries to get around Hutton, and Hutton puts him into the boards nicely. Puck is free in the corner. Got two Blues in front of the net, so they're not going to get a cheap one that way. Now here's a man from the far point, deflected, knocked down in front, and that is Hutton, unable to get it out of the zone. Kept in by number 45. His shot is deflected up into the netting, and so we'll have a face-off in the circle to the right of Shadler. And that killed off the end of the Blues penalty, so we've got 7 minutes. 7 minutes and 16 seconds left. The Blues still control the score with a lead of 2-1. And you can just imagine the frustration building on that Ames bench. And the 50-50 puck sits in the faceoff circle. Man tried to settle it down. That was Wilson. He couldn't do it. And the Blues are able to clear it. And we got a delayed offside. Now Ames tags up. This is Chase DeYoung. Sends it behind the net to Pat Hurd. Hurd up to Isaiah Conrad. To
Oh, wow, you were held that for a long time, my friend.
This is Chase DeYoung again battling in the corner with number 3. That's Matthew Hare. And it comes free to Johnson. He tries to take it down the right wing boards. He loses control eventually to number 22. Now there's a centering pass in front, but it misses everybody and goes all the way through to Gannon, the far side. He sends it behind the net. Now the puck goes behind the net. They try and center it out in front. Now there's a scramble, and Strotman is able to put his glove on it and stop the play with 6:11 to play in the third and final period.
He dropped his stick and grabbed that with the stick hand, his blocker hand. And my favorite band of all time, Truck Fighters, plays in the rink. I haven't ever heard this at a hockey game, and I love Jeff Covert. So I'm just going to put that out there.
Do you submit a playlist?
I did not, but I love this song.
Face off in the circle. Gisick throws it at the net. It's deflected to the corner where number 45, Satlos, picks it up. Now Ames looks to rush it out of their zone as we hit the 6-minute mark. Puck is intercepted by number 16, Hargrove. Sends it to the far corner where Eaton's going to get there first. He's checked by Pink. Ames working hard to keep it in the zone. Puck is still moving, so they're not going to blow that whistle. Now Wyatt Pink turns, gets it to a teammate behind the net. Now we got a man moving number 4, and he couldn't quite hit him. Number 9, that was Reed, kind of maneuvered to get a better angle at a shot, but when he did so, the puck missed him, and it was sent all the way back into the Cyclone zone with 5:22 to play. Cutcomp working over there, trying to steal the puck in the corner, and it comes away to Hargrove. He can't get it out, and it's sent back into the corner. Satlos tries to get it out, and he does.
Off Cooley. Man, he's been a puck magnet. He's getting rubber thrown at him all night.
Pat Hurd sends it, trying to get a pass to Beckwith. Too far ahead of him, goes all the way down. That'll be an icing. Exactly 5 minutes to play in the third period. Your Blues lead it 2-1.
I'd like to buy some insurance, please. Let's get one more behind him and not take this all the way down as a nail biter to the wire.
Now the puck is clear, and the Blues get it out of the zone. That was James that was able to stick handle out of the zone, but it's dumped right back in. Now it's kept in at the far point, and now it's dumped out again, and now the Blues come back 2-on-2. Comes to James. Oh, and we got an offside over there. They rule Wofford was offside, and I don't know who made that call, but
it was your buddy. It was your buddy.
He didn't look offside, but he had a better angle than we did.
You know, the one thing that I do want to say that I really appreciate about the Quad City organization is they do bring 4 refs for these varsity games, which most of these teams do not, and I really appreciate that about it.
Puck gets by Hurd, but he gets to it and pokes it up into the netting, so there'll be a face-off at center ice probably, as the puck was propelled up into the netting right at center ice.
By the way, that doesn't mean I think the officiating's better. They just have more eyes, which I think is a good thing.
Now the puck is won by the Blues. It comes to Hutton. Hutton sends it off the boards ahead to James, who dumps it to center ice, where it's picked up in the zone by number 6, Mason Beckwith. Intercepted by James. Tries to get it in front. Oh, and Doherty got turned around, just unable to get his stick on the puck. Oh, here's a man who's knocked down. He's still down. That's. Let's get the puck out of the zone. Blow the whistle for. Finally.
Yeah,
Hutton was
was
knocked down, and he fell backwards onto the ice on his back, right into the boards. It happened in a position where I couldn't really see if there was any kind of a penalty involved, but he went down and stayed down. And if you know anything about Hutton, he's got to be in some trouble there for him not to be up right away.
Yeah.
So he's being helped off the ice, and that's probably not the kid you want not playing in the last 4 minutes.
You got that right.
Of this game. I'm guessing he's going to be off for a shift or two and then hopefully be back before the end of the game.
I hope so. Once again, Chris Johnson pressed into service, and we appreciate him over there watching after all our kids every single game.
All right, face-off is at center ice, 3:59 to play. This is Reed. Drops it off. They try and get it into the zone. It's picked up by DeYoung. Oh, I wish he'd have taken it out of the zone there. But he gets it out eventually to Johnson. Johnson deflects it up.
Oh, another BSN puck out of play.
Another BSN pop.
BSN P-O-P. Nobody. Dino's talking about we'll sign it for you. I don't think it's. I think that means it's going to be worth less.
Everything's funny when you're ahead by one. All right, here's Johnny Nienhaus. His attempted pass is knocked down at center ice by Ames. They come back into the zone. There's a shot. Oh, a deflection, and Carter Shadler stayed with it and knocked it out, but not out of the zone. Here's another shot across from the point that's knocked down by DeYoung. And who's going to get to it first? That's Liam Quinn. His attempt to get it out along the boards is stopped by Reed and sent back behind the net. Nienhaus once again has it. There's a lot of desperation right now in the play.
Oh, Cooley gets more rubber.
Cooley,
this time to the face.
You've heard of chick magnets. Well, today he is.
That's a trip. What?
He's a puck magnet.
He is a puck magnet.
2:56 to play. Johnson at center ice. Johnson, who has the go-ahead goal, gets another rush, but he's cut off by number 6, Beckwith, before he can get into shooting position. Now we've got 2-on-2. This is Reed. They're on sides. Good deflection by Gannon. And Johnson. Get it out of there, boys. And
there you go, rush it.
Here is Gannon. 2-on-1.
All of a sudden.
Just a little too far ahead for Conrad. And so nothing comes of that 2-on-1 rush. But now the Blues still control in the offensive zone. That was Giesek. Gannon, or Giesek rather, put his man down in the corner. Here's another shot coming up from Gannon. His shot is deflected to the corner.
They got a guy behind the D.
Just over 2 minutes left to go in the game as the puck is still in the Ames defensive zone. They can't get out from behind their net. Good forechecking by Giesek.
Very well done.
Now, finally, they get it out along the boards, but can't get it out of the zone. And finally, the puck is released to center ice where Eaton gets it. He controls it in his own zone, and at this point, just get it out of there, Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
And he's unable to do it. And now here's a man going to get a shot. That was not not the smart play there. Now Ames still behind the net. We got a man looking to come out from behind the net. Good coverage there by Eaton, but he goes down. We're going to get a shot in front, deflected, but it goes to the corner. Number 21, Linder, is in there. The goal is empty. And the puck is free in the slot, and it just slides by the open side. No goalie in the net for Ames as they have 6 forwards attacking with 1:05. Here's number 45, drop pass to Beckwith. Here's a man coming out. He's going to go to the backhand. Shot in
Nice
front.
save by
And
Shadler.
Shadler stays with it and covers up. He's got two Blues and an Ames player down on the ice right in front of the crease with Shadler, but the puck is under the glove of Carter Shadler.
I'd be a little surprised if Ames doesn't go timeout here.
Yeah.
Did they already call it?
I think Ames called it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I figured they would.
I thought Coach Fournier might call one there, but
either way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Pat Hurd was not letting his man get his hands on the puck. Those two were battling for a good 30 seconds, just whacking the snot out of each other.
Yeah. We've got 54.3 seconds left in regulation. The Blues lead at 2-1.
Oh, there it is. There it is. All four of them in the dazzle this time. That's right. The one with his back to us probably has rubber marks all over him. There's been more shots on Cooley than shots on goal in some of these periods. Oh, a close-up. Extreme close-up. I don't know that's not very flattering. The ref cam right now.
While we have a moment, just a reminder, fans, we are back here tomorrow morning at 9:30 for the JV game. And that'll be followed, of course, immediately following by the varsity game. And I'm just going to bet that we're going to have two more games like we had a month ago and like we've had tonight. Two close, competitive, hard-fought games. And so far, with the home with the good team winning, with our team winning.
That's right.
Sorry to anybody that's listening in Ames. Your team's played very well tonight.
True. Oh, and they're not broadcasting.
No.
So we do welcome them. And, hey, you know what? We always welcome everybody here at BSN. If you'd like to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel, we're trying to get to 900 subs, and we always appreciate you out there. So
6-on-5 right now in the offensive zone for Ames. Back to the point. Now it comes over to the far corner. Shot deflected before it gets to the crease. We need a man to get it. And we get it out of the zone. We got a man sending it, and that's not going to go far enough, and it's going to be an icing.
There's going to be an interference call on Ames. Number 8. That's an interference on number 8. He spent some time in the box already. He's going back. I assume they're going to call it an interference.
Well, that's fortunate for the Blues, because had that penalty not been called.
Okay.
Apparently he's just going off the ice with less than 2 minutes to go.
Apparently he's going to be done?
I don't know if anything else was called.
I don't know what
could they call a penalty shot because the net was empty?
I think that would be awful unlikely.
No, they didn't signal penalty shot. And
this is going to be the shortest power play of all time. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
We love all of our volunteers. Thank you, Mike Hurd, for running the clock, because I sure don't want to do that. Who else do we have? Mrs. Eaton, whose name I'm blanking on, which really makes me angry right now, but maybe somebody will help me out. Yeah, and no, I know we got Jana Patton over there in the box running the mic, which she always does. No, Ken Eaton's wife, Chuck Eaton's mom, Jackie. Is that what you said? Yep, we're all blanking. Oh, I feel so. Yep, I should have just kept my mouth shut the whole time.
Apparently, that player may have gotten a misconduct. I haven't announced it, but they're putting another player in the box.
Or they're putting another player in the box because he left, and you have to have somebody serving it. I don't know.
I don't know.
They even opened the door on the far end. We got a zebra over there talking to the JV squad, trying to figure out what's going on. Hey, a little camera time for Jack James' dad, Eric James. Oh, and he's wandering out of screen. Never mind.
What is the conversation behind the Blues net?
No, I think they're trying to get that player to come back in because they didn't toss him. Maybe not. I have no idea.
Well, we'll see if we can find out, and we'll let you know tomorrow when we get an explanation. Yeah. If we get an explanation.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody will know. But just to reset it, the Blues now have a manpower advantage, but there's only 37 seconds left in the game. So we don't really care about scoring any more power play goals. But we do want to
give one up.
And this is going to make it they're not going to be able to pull their goaltender with only 23 seconds left. Here's back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus just going to dump it into the corner. Shot in front. 6 seconds left. The Blues are going to escape this game with another one-goal game, and there's the buzzer.
That'll do
your
it.
Quad City Blues once again have beaten the Ames Cyclones by the narrowest of margins. And you know what? You feel great for the Blues, but you feel really bad for this Ames team because they have been right there in every single game, all 6 games against the Blues, and they've nothing to show for it except that one overtime victory.
Yeah.
So the Blues win the game 2-1, run their record to 8-12-1, I believe. And so a 4-point night for the Blues with sweeping both games. Just a reminder, we will be back tomorrow morning at approximately 9:30 for the JV game. So for Dean Patton and Rich Blunk, this is Greg Corcoran wishing you a pleasant good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. This is Quad City Blues Hockey.